This is Mapeh for week 2. So, dapat siya week 2 ang nakasulat, which is dated February 14 to 18. So, maka-change na lang to. For our second week in Mapeh, we have arts. Isulat mo ng pangalan bago kita magpuon. Okay, so ini may pamagat na konsepto kan pagkakaiba ng drawing as in printing. So we are done with, after we had first grading na drawing, second grading may painting. Now we have third grading. We are now in printing. So pagpuon, kumusta ka? May mga hinanda akong mga gibuhon para sa imo. Handa ka na ba sa bagutang leksyon? Madya, po nan tana. Ang katuyuhan or our week's topic in arts, sa module na ini inaasahan ka na maisabi ang pagkakaiba kan print sa drawing or painting. Mailadawan ang korte asin tekstura kan art prints na gibo hali sa mga bagay na nasa kapalibutan asin sa mga bagay na gibo kan tao. Makagibo nin imprenta sa paagi nin paglaag sa muro, palad, nin tinta asin sa ibang parte nin lawas sa paagi nin pagtala sa papel, tela, lanob para makagibo o makabilog nin disenyo. Sa bokabularyo, we have here some words that we need to understand. Drawing, sarong simpleng arts na gamit ang lapis asin Crayola. So take note, when it comes to drawing, we are more on the materials pencil and crayons. Okay, sunod, printing, sarong klase ng arts na ginigibo sa paggamit ng sarong bagay na isasawsaw sa watercolor o pintura asin igugurit sa sarong papel o iba pang material para magtala ang kolor asin korte kaini. So take note, this is how printing is different from drawing. So, isasawsaw. So, we are making prints, kumbaga. Painting naman, sarong arts na ginagamitan ng brush, watercolor, and pintura. So, if drawing and printing are clearly understood, so meron naman, now we are going to distinguish printing from painting. And then nature printing, pag-imprenta gamit ang mga bagay na makukuha sa kapalibutan. And also we also have hand printing, pag-imprenta na gamit ang kamot o muro. Okay, I will show you a video about this hand printing. Mga gibohon 1, lagan check ang kahon kung pinapahiling sarong halimbawa ng drawing saka painting. Lagan PR kung ini printing. So check or PR, check if it is a drawing or painting, and then PR kung printing. Okay, for number 1, number 2, so you need to look closely on those artworks. And then number 3, continued at the back page, yung number 4, and then number 5. Alin dyan ang may check, alin ang may PR. So, when you're done, seleksyon na ini, maaraman tan pagkakaiba kan printing asin drawing. So, ang printing, sarong klase nin art na ginigibo sa paggamit ng sarong bagay na idudot sa watercolor o pintura asin idudot ta sa sarong papel para matalaan kolor asin korte kaini. Later, I'll show you a video about this. Sa paagi kan paulit-ulit na pagdoon asin paglapat kan ginamit na bagay, halimbawa kamot, okra, lemon o banana stalk, nakakagibo nin sarong magayon na arts na inaapod na printing. So, kung ma-print kita kay paning watercolor, but I changed this into poster paint kasi ang watercolor madili siyang masayang. Kasi once na malagyan siya ng tubig, it will melt and then it won't go back to being solid anymore. So, next, banana stalk. So, banana stalk yan yung sa may part ng stem ng banana plant. So, yan. And then, bond paper. And then, using this, yung banana stalk na yan, which is cut crosswise, kumbaga lalagyan to ng paint and then the print will show like this. So, makakabuo siya ng flower from the banana stalk na pigprint sa bond paper. And then, added na lang some painting para may kompletong may leaves. So, yan. How about drawing. Samantalang, ang drawing, iyon sarong simpleng arts na gamit ang lapis, asin, Crayola. So, drawing. So, that's what we keep on doing since quarter 1. Yan ang drawing. So, masasabi mo na daw, kaya ang pagkakaiba kan art prints as in drawing. So, tingnan natin isang this one, I prepared this during the face-to-face. Wala pa kaming module. So, this is all about printing. So, printing, sarong paagi in art na kung saan ang design nagigibo hali sa stamping. So, parang nag-i-stamp ka sa stamped sa papel o sa bagay na lalaganan design. Ang design, the ipig, the drawing. So, kung ano yung makukuha from printing, yun na. So, minimal, konti na lang yung mga dinadagdag in case may mga details pa. Okay, so see, what do you think is this print? So yan ang fingerprint. Okay, ang fingerprint unique, ang fingerprint kan kada muro kan kada tao. So iba-iba yan mga lines na yan. So every finger is different and everyone is different from others. So mayong kapareho, ellipse and hugis kay ni. So, oval. So, kasi yung nasa ito. So, ano yung shape nito? More on oval. Yan din ang makakagawa ng fingerprint. Okay, so what can we do about fingerprinting? Ito. So, paano? So, parang may stamp siya. So, we make use of our thumb. Ayan. Do you see the thumbprints? So, yan. Yung mga leaves, instead of drawing some leaves, so thumbprint na siya, tapos dinagdagan na lang yung trunk ng tree. So, from a thumbprint, you can make an artwork. So, just like this one, a tree. So, ginamit na lang mga green, may light green, and then yellow. So, para may kumbaga may shades na nagbabago. Not everything should be green. Next one, what do you think is this from? So, yan is tinatawag na handprint. Okay, handprint. So, ito mga, yan, from the pwedeng right or left. So, it doesn't mean na dapat siya may mga gaps siya kasi may mga part din na may gaps talaga. So, once the print is transferred, it won't look like parang buong kamay. So, okay lang yan. So, some artworks made from handprint. So, yan. It's a rooster. Dinagdag na lang yung coop, yung beak, yung wings, and then feet ng rooster. Another one is a caterpillar. Do you see some three handprints? Tapos, yan. Yung mga blue. So, those are print from the fingers, tapos ginawang mga legs ng caterpillar. Okay, next, what do you think is this print from? So, this is what we call a nature print. So, when we say nature print, gamit ang mga nahihiling sa palibot. So, it's what is around us. So, yan ang ginatawag na nature print. So, specifically, leaves ang usual na ginagamit as nature print. So, gamit ang dahon, mga tinanom, prutas o gulay. So, let's see some examples. So, paano? Pinipintahan yung leaf and then tinatransfer, ini-stamp. So, when we had our from yung face-to-face noon, so we make use mga different shapes ng leaves, and then that is what we use for printing. So this one is a banana stalk. So when it is yung yung dulo, so more parang siya moon ang print niya. So mo na siya sinasawsaw sa paint, and then it is being stamped on the paper. Ito naman, this is a print from flower. So, yan. So, yung mas maganda sana yung mas define yung petals para pag once it is printed on paper, so para din flowers. Ito parang mga siya, ano ba yan? Mga dot. So, hindi pa gaanong defined. Next one. So, this one is from, pwede siyang kalamansi, pwedeng lemon, pwedeng orange, which is cut half. Then, yung juice mo na, pinipiga na para hindi siya lumabnaw, para hindi lumabnaw yung paint. So, once the juice is extracted from it, pinipintahan, and then it is transferred on paper. So, yan ang print from orange. Okay, next one. This is an artwork. So, ito ay leaves printing. So, if you take a look at the leaves being printed, it's more it's just not only one color. So, may blue and then green, and then it is stamped. So, meron din may mga lighter color, pwede din may darker color. It's up to you. So, pwedeng hindi lang painting, magiging artwork, but also printing. Okay, next, this one is a print from a feather. Yan, parang drawing na, but actually it's a print. This one, parang flower, but it's a print from feathers. Ito naman, halo-halo siya. Iba-ibang sizes, iba-ibang shapes ng leaves. And then, parang siyang mandala. So, merong leaves na, yung red is different from those that are yellow. So, iba-ibang leaves, you can make your design. So, pwede itong itry nyo if you have your free time. So, para, other than what is taught in school, so you can also discover if you have love for arts, visual arts. Ito naman, so these are called man-made print. Why? Because this is more on stamp. So hindi na may ginagawa mo na silang parang i-stamp para to make a print. So kagaya nito, so ginibok ang tawa and stamp. So stamp is a man-made print. Inukit. So, kapag nagawi kayo sa sentro or if you see some videos over YouTube, paano ba makagawa ng rubber stamp? So, yan ang pwede nyo hanapin. How is it done? How is it made? Next, ito naman. Do you see the print? It looks like a flower. It looks a flower print. So, what is it made from? So, pencil na bundled. So, ano siya? About 7 na pencils. Yung eraser na part, yun ang isinawsaw sa paint and then being stamped. So, we can make a flower print from a bundle of pencils. Next, this one, pwede siyang cardboard din. Madami siyang elastic band or rubber bands that are wrapped around. Pwedeng iba-iba din. May manipis na rubber band, may makapal. And then, siya sa print, I mean sa paint, and then being stamped on paper. So, it will be parang siya, abstract na artwork. Okay, this one is from a tissue core. Yung karton na nasa gitna ng bathroom tissue paper. So, yan. If-inold lang ng konti yung taas, and then it can make heart prints. So, pwedeng ganyan ang magawa. Okay, this one is from Lego blocks. So, steel, sinawsaw mo na sa paint, and then it can make prints. Paint, and then it being stamped, and then it can make a design. So, yan. Nakikita yung mga bilog-bilog. Okay. So, we have nature print. Gamit ang mga nahihiling sa palibot. Gamit ang dahon, mga tinanong prutas o gulay. While man-made print is, halimbawang stamp. Ang pikukan ng print, hali sa bagay na ginibukan. Tawos. So, that is how nature print and man-made print is different from each other. So, that's it for what is printing all about. Okay, gibuhon to, let's go back to this module. Gibuhon to, piliun ang bagay sa A na ginamit sa art printing na nasa B. Isurat ang letra kansiba. So, we have here on column B, different prints. So, saan kaya to galing? So, we have 1, banana stalk, B, tansan, C, okra, 4, lemon, or 5, moro or finger. Okay, so ano kaya dyan yung mga print nila? So, write the letter on the blank. So, pause this part for you to have your final answer before moving on to the next page. Okay. Gibon 3 sa kahon, maggibon nin sarong handprinting gamitan sa indong kamot, magbilog nin sarong kaibang disenyo. So I will provide you a video on how to do it. Pero yung ang print ko lang, nagkataon lang yung print ko may mga gaps. May mga gaps na kasi once it is laid on paper, may mga gaps na siya kaya hindi not every detail of the handprint was visible. So I'll show you the video after I explain on what to do below. Okay, below naman, mag-drawing ng kahoy gamit ang lapis asin, Crayola. So, kumbaga, sa taas is handprint, design, and then below is you have to draw using your pencil and crayons, tree. So, that's what you have to do for page 5. So, after this is a video. So this is arts. I'd like to show you the materials that I will use. These are simple materials that can be found at home. So una, yung iba ginamit na ng anak ko because she also loves painting. She also loves art. So nanghiram na lang ako ng materials niya. So first is rag, any piece of cloth na pwedeng pamunas. Used na siya. So, madami ng pinunas na paint. So, actually, pampunas lang siya. And then, instead of palette, I will be making use of this cover, yung microwavable. So, dito ko, I will pour in small amount of paint that I will use. And then, I have here brush. Hiniram ko din ito. So, mas maganda yung bristles na smooth at hindi yung wasak. So mas maganda yan. So pero you can make use of any brush available. So mas firm siya, unlike yung ibang free na nasa poster paint. So better look for something na ano. Pero ito lang, mura lang ito. Best buy lang siya. So, pero good quality. And then, I have here a cup with water. So, a glass. Tumbler lang to na hindi na ginagamit sa pag-inom. So, I make use of it. So, ito ay gagawin nating hugasan ng brush. Para pag nag-switch ng color, we cannot mix the colors that we have. So yan. And I have here some used na poster paint. Ito yung nasa parang nasa tube, pero okay na din yung mga nasa small tubs. And also meron ding tube. Ito yung mga sobra-sobra. So what I will do is, because I don't have yung HBW na mga nasa tab, so I will just pour some little amount, yung yung gagamitin ko lang for this demo. So maybe a little of orange. These are the paint that I borrowed. So I like to make use of yellow, small amount of yellow, konti lang. And aside from that, I also like to use red sa parang yung magkakalapit. So you can make use of any design for your printing. So printing na tayo. So I chose red, orange, and then yellow. So we discussed about painting. So it's like drawing and then painting, coloring it using paint. So this time I'll show you how it is different, how is printing done, and then so that we can identify how it is different from painting. So I will not make use of the module na may blank page kasi baka hindi magkasya ang kamay ko. So, para hindi siya, in case hindi pa rin, so intact lang siya. So, I make use of tapes, of the, all the corners are taped well para hindi siya lipa rin or in case mag-fold. So, the activity is making a handprint. So, you make, you use your palm, and then you make design first, and then, and after you are done with your design, so that's the time you can print it on the paper. So, whatever design will be put on the paper. So, ano lang, caution lang, please not take much time in making design, in painting your hand, kasi baka umabot ng tuyo, then the print will not transfer on the paper. So, what I will do is, we need to wet the brush first para dumikit yung paint, para hindi rin masyadong buo-buo yung paint. And then, any excess water, ipunas natin sa rag. So, para hindi rin maging malabnaw. Okay, so using my hand, I will make a design. So, okay lang yan kung mapinturahan. Anyway, maaalis naman tong paint. So, if I'm going to switch color, I need to wash the brush first. So, I need to wash it first, and then remove the excess water. So, gusto ko orange naman. So, you need to decide the design, your design before painting it on your hand. So, next, I'd like to switch color now. I like to change this. Mas preferred you start with the light one, pero ito nasimulan ko with the dark one. So, yan. I like to have yellow on sa bandang tips. Ayan. So, this is what I like to have as my design, and then print na. So, make sure na hindi gagalaw or else ang print matatanggal din. And then, slowly. Ayan. So, hindi umabot yung orange. So, pwede yan i-repeat pa din. Ano? So, pwede din. I like to mix it with a darker one. Kaya, another print. So, make sure na your hand is painted in all spaces. Nagkataon lang kasi medyo matanda na si teacher. Hindi na yan. Hindi na yan kasing flat ng kamay ng bata. So, or if you can look for any design over the internet, so pwede rin maghanap ng design. So, yan. So, making a handprint. So, make sure na hindi umabot ng matuyo ang paint before you print it. So, yan. And make sure before you keep your materials, it should be clean. So, kagaya ng brush. So, dapat yung excess paint matanggal. Para the next time you are going to use it, hindi hahalo doon sa color na you'd like to have. So, yan. And then, so, it will dry. Yan. So, see the paint that I used. Merong konti yan. Pwede pa yan magamit. Pag nababasa siya, it will dry later. Pero pag nabasa yan, pwede pa siya na ulit magamit. So, you can make, I'm sure you can make a more beautiful artwork than mine. Kasi kulang ang paint. At saka yung kamay din ni teacher pang matanda. It won't make a good print. Unlike your smaller and fine hand. So, pwede pa siyang makagawa ng print. More beautiful than my artwork. So, that's it. You can also do this during your free time if ever you'd like to make more designs other than what you will submit in arts.